Good morning, everybody. Lesson 8, more equivalent fraction work. What I can do, I think that'll be helpful, is if we just put together our number lines together. So these we're talking, when you look at the denominator, it says halves. So I will put, oops, I'm going to lock that. Right in the middle would be 1/2. And then all the way at the end, if I have 2 halves, I have 1 whole. That'd be the whole thing. It's like taking a pizza. There's 1/2, there's 2 halves, I have the whole pizza. Alright, so I'd like that they give us the first one on this, because if we have thirds, that means we're dividing that pizza into 3 equal slices. So there's 1/3, this would be 2/3. This would be 3/3, fourths. So now I have to divide this into 4 equal pieces. So if I find that halfway point, that's going to be 2/4. Then I'm going to have right in between 2/4 and a whole, I have 3/4. And then of course this would be 4/4 is the whole. Now with the sixths, I would skip to the middle, because what I know is that when I'm talking about halves, my numerator is half of my denominator. So 3/6 would be equal to that halfway point. And then I can go back and find the halfway in between that 1 and that 3, and that would be 2/6. Kind of like over here, I need to divide this into thirds, so I'm gonna do a point there and a point there. So this would be 4/6, and this would be 5/6, and that would be 6/6. So I'm gonna find the middle first on the next one. That would be 4/8, and then I need to find 2 more points. So halfway in between 0/8 and 4/8 would be 2/8. Halfway in between there would be 3/8. So now 4/8 is equal to 1/2. That got a little sloppy there, sorry. Okay, so between 4/8 and 1 whole, which is 8/8, I would have, that's 4, 6, 8, so that'd be 6/8. And then if I find the halfway point between those two, that would be 5/8. And that would be 7/8. So now this is what they have. I know it's a little bit sloppy, but you guys will write it a lot nicer in your book. So this one's asking for an equivalent chain for the fractions that are equal to 2 halves. So a chain means we're just going to put them all together. So remember, equal sign doesn't mean here comes the answer. So we're just starting with those wholes. So 2 halves is equal to 3/3 is equal to 4/4 is equal to 5/5 equal to 6/6 equal to 8/8. They're all equal because they're all whole pizza. What's different, they would all be the same size, it'd all be the same amount. What's different is the number of pieces it's cut into. So eighths are what we usually see. So you'd have to eat 8 pieces to have the same amount as this when you're only eating 2 pizzas. 2 pieces, 2 slices, sorry. Slices are just way bigger. So why are the fractions equal? Because they're all a whole pizza. So you can answer the next one. So then go back to my chart. I'm going to just do everything that's equal to 1/2 should be right in the middle. That should be an 1/8. So look at my 1/3, which is here. So the only thing that's in line with 1/3 is 2/6. So if I look at 2/3 is only equal to 4/6. Equivalence chains happen here on the next page, but you'll have to go back and forth. So when you look at that 1/2, if I go back, I'm going to actually make this bigger. So 1/2 is equal to 2/4 is equal to 3/6 is equal to 4/8. Those are all equal. It's the same amount. So if I go back now, I can actually, so 1/3 is equal to 2/6. 2/3 now the bottom one, that 8/8, we already did that chain. So the rest of them you can just look now. Hopefully you drew yours nice so you can actually line things up. The bottom one, they're just asking you questions about equivalent fractions. You guys should be pretty good. Well done.